guess what? Under Zakaria, he taught her everything to a level that girl delivered a child, such a unique child, Isa alayhi salam. A child that shaitan, anyone that Allah ever created, shaitan puked them, except Isa alayhi salam. See the dua of that mother made. وَإِنِّي أُعِيدُهَا بِكَ وَذُرِّيَّتَهَا مِنَ الشَّيْطَانِ الرَّجِيمِ. Look at the trend. Now shaitan was not even there to mess with that child at the delivery time. Such a unique. She wished to have a boy that serves Allah Azza wa Jalla. Allah blessed her with her own offspring from a child. That's a unique fatherless. So if every one of us have that aim and that vision, to produce with a strong foundation family, yes you can. And it takes that kind of ulum. What are the things that can help us to serve to get that? Couple of points. Allah blessed us with our children, the best ni'mah that He ever gave us. لله ملك السماوات والأرض يهب لمن يشاء يخلق ما يشاء يهب لمن يشاء إناثا ويهب لمن يشاء الذكور أو يزوجهم ذكرانا وإناثا ويجعل من يشاء عقيما. Some of you are lucky. Some of you Allah give them boys, some of you Allah give them girls, some of you mix, some of them not. Some of them they weigh the kids and Allah give them triple and quadruple and the 3-4 kids in one. Twins. See? Yeah, it's doable. If Allah Azza wa Jalla want to give, He can give it to you. But what is the purpose that Allah gave us in children? So one is a ni'mah, we should thank Allah Azza wa Jalla. لَإِن شَكَرْتُمْ لَأَزِيدَنَّكُمْ. Second, every ni'mah that Allah give it to you is going to question you. So it's not fun. There's a job comes with a responsibility. كُلُّكُمْ رَاعٍ وَكُلُّكُمْ مَسْئُولٌ عَنْ رَعِيَّتِهِ. You will be questioned that responsibility. ثُمَّ لَتُسْأَلُنَّ يَوْمَئِذٍ عَنِ النَّعِيمِ. They shall come with you with question. Do we have those test questions and answers? What is our responsibility? College, food, place to stay, shelter. Treat them like a pet. Like a mother once said to a sheikh, I treat my children like a pet till one of them became a Christian. Yeah, she took the kids off the Islamic area environment to outside the area, so they don't mix with things that urban city usually have. So she took them outside. Guess what? That's where they learn, because their friends were not on deen. So the responsibility is beyond that. كل مولود يولد على الفطرة فأبواه يهودانه أو ينصرانه أو يمجسانه. Every single child comes with a good. He bonds with that clean fitrah. It is the fathers, the mothers who keep that fitrah or change that fitrah. MashaAllah, you have seen our brother's child. He was in Jum'ah prayer, may Allah bless him. He was here at Maghrib. If you looked at 5 years to come, if he keeps that route, it will be hard for that child not to pray other than the Masjid. It's a fitrah. It is the way we keep that fitrah. I ask Allah Azza wa Jalla to bless him. Now, if we agree that is a decision that someone has to make prior, then what do we need to do? In order for you to have a child, you better get married. And if you have to get married, who are you going to get married to? It's another question that we have to find a way. So you get married by rules, regulations. Who you want to marry? The most beautiful? You have a choice to do that. You have a choice to marry the best in you. You have choices. Beauty, family, where she came from, nasab, wealth, deen. Choose the one with the deen as Prophet ﷺ said, because the rest will expire. Beauty will go away. Any car that you buy will have a mileage comes with it. You're going to have some mileage on it. So you got to think about it. Wealth will go away. Names, families, How many famed families that we know in the Arab world that we're from are gone, all of them. Yeah, they're going every day. What happened to it? Something is happening. Not only they're going, but they're humiliated and going by humiliations. See that? So all of that will go away. But the deen will stay. Deen will stay when you go through calamities, and deen will stay when you're having a good time. Deen will never go away. Now, a lot of times our youngsters, they prefer to marry beautiful women. Without a deen, I may not be Muslim. But look what Allah Azza wa Jalla says, وَلَأَمَةٌ مُؤْمِنَةٌ خَيْرٌ مِّن مُشْرِكَةٍ وَلَوْ أَعْجَبَتْكُمْ. One servant, slave, mu'mina, believes in Allah is much better. Free, beautiful, non-believer, one. Even if you like it, even if she's too beautiful. It is indeed true. I'll share with you a story. A man was married. This is a true story in America, not a joke. In Arizona, a brother was married to a beautiful young girl. They produced a couple of years, wealthy man. One in his life, he died one day. You know, when we die as Muslims, we bury one another. And our cemetery costs and funeral homes not that expensive. In normal American mainstream, if you die, you better have some money. It costs about $30,000, $40,000. So she looked at it around and they were too expensive. She said, why would I spend that much money? That's his money. Why would I? So she kept him in the freezer. Hospital would keep nagging. Finally, they agreed to incriminate him. They burn him up. They keep calling her. She's keep giving options. Finally, they deliver the man in a UBS box. Can you imagine? You receive your husband in a UBS box, hash of it. You know? And then that's when she Googled closest mosque and they prayed the janazah on the box. Yeah, he was a Muslim man. That's the choice he made. Nothing wrong to marry non-Muslims. I'm not saying it's bad to do. My suggestion to you is that if you marry somebody who doesn't have the same faith as you can come such problems, you can come through such things. Somebody will care of you in your life, will care of you when you die.
Can you hold your mic closer to your mouth, please?
So in reality, each one of us should choose the right choices. Now, Abu Aswad al-Du'ali, before one day he called all of his children and he asked them one thing. He said to them, I was good to you before I married you, before you were born. Good to you till today. Good to you after you were born. All in your life. So they asked, they said, how you were good to us before we were even born. He said, because I chose for you a good mother, that people are not cursing you because of it. And I am a good father. You know what that means? Your child should be who you are. If your child curses others, what do people do? They curse you. You realize. We say in Arabic, la'an abuwayk or abu. In America, sana masam. I bet you in Chinese they have another. Everywhere you go, they curse the parents. Why? Because you are the fruits. You are the fruits of your family. So if your family foundation, they cuss around, you cuss. If your foundation is strong, it will be strong. So if you marry some brother or a sister who memorize more songs than Quran, yeah, obviously, inshallah, would like to listen to music more often. So it's whoever you want. So we need to choose the strong foundation, whether husband or wife, if you want to keep that foundation of La ilaha illallah. Then ask Allah Azza wa Jalla good of his prayer. To have child, that's another situation. You could marry and never have a child. But to have a good child, ask Allah Azza wa Jalla